Alright, so if you guys recognize this truck, you can already imagine we've made it to Indiana to see Mr. Evan. And we're about to go for a ride. Gonna go look at some junk or some treasure to me, really. But we're gonna go for a ride in the first gen, as I've actually never ridden in this thing. We've been around each other, I don't know how many times the races and stuff, and I've never ridden in his, and he's also never ridden in mine, which I feel very guilty about. But we're gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna drive on the way back, see what it feels like. But your average stock appearing 600 horsepower VE truck on 35s should be a good experience. So, all right. So this is your personal pump on here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, and it is tuned.
It's dialed in, ready to go.
The orange one. There's my shifter. That's lock up and overdrive.
47 RH things.
Yep.
So, what we got? Boost.
Boost.
And is case hooked up?
That's case pressure.
Okay.
And tack. That's really all I got.
All it takes. And
EGTs don't matter.
a good butt dyno.
Yep.
Much more timing noise.
I was gonna say, the blue truck doesn't sound like this anymore.
No.
After we get through this little town, there'll be a nice straight stretch.
I gotcha. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Well, that is ridiculous. For a single stock appearing, it does not stop pulling. That is impressive. I think most people.
What RPM was that?
No, it hit 4,000. It was like right at 4,000.
About 3,800.
I'm telling you,
This is going to be a really good time on 410.
yeah. I don't know, if every first gen owner or every VE guy had this, I promise you they would never sell it for anything more. Like, they would not sell their shit to go buy a common rail. There's no way. It's very peppy. Definitely approved. Alright guys, so we snagged a 86 to 90 or whatever, non-intercooled grill basically. Evan had one, kind enough to let it go. It was fun getting the hood open to make it happen, but both of these at one point were running in the old units. Was this college unit?
High school.
High school? That one was high school? So that one was a gas truck. The other one was a factory Cummins truck, wasn't it?
Yep.
This one's low. You said it's got a full floating 60 under the rear?
Yep.
Very neat.
Yeah, it would run mid-14s back in 06.
Probably upset a lot of people, I would have to assume. Especially being, what was it? A 360? Well, my camera's at 5%, so we're gonna load this stuff back up in the old farm truck here and go back to the house. Take my shit out of here first.
Yeah, take all your shit out of here.
What are we doing?
We are about to launch this farm truck. It weighs what now, Evan? I never said that on the channel at UCC.
60-40 with me in it.
6,040. So it's got, well, compared to what the blue truck was before, it's got like 380 pounds on it. This thing, 380 pounds lighter would be insane.
But I'm going to be in it with him for moral support.
Yeah.
I'm going to let him launch it to see what real steering is.
Yeah. Show the steering setup on this thing. It is
Yeah, we got some thorough activities in here.
I for sure can confirm it drives insanely well.
What size are the Heims?
Yeah.
It's all factory.
Oh, okay.
tie rod
Yeah, I
ends.
see what you're saying.
It's all factory tie rod ends, and then on the track bar I used Ford Super Duty bushings. But it's all custom built, 380 wall on the drag link and tie rod, so it is really heavy, but yeah, it's stout and it works.
Can take a ditch at 60.
Yeah. While we are going over that, mention the brake stuff as well, because that's like the biggest thing that I've seen or noticed so far is the brakes are absolutely insane on this thing. Like
So,
Oh, 03.
the brakes, it has a 03 Dodge Cummins master cylinder on it, which required some finagling to get it to mount to the booster. And then in the rear it has the large piston Chevy calipers with a disc brake kit from the Street Rod Manufacturing Company.
Yeah.
That's who I used on that, and it works good, stops good, nice pedal. So
yeah, it blew me away how touchy the pedal was, and like a new truck feel. Like it was insane. The blue truck is definitely worse. The dually is exceptionally worse. So that is like something I would really like to do, especially in the dually.
Wasn't aware the dually had rear brakes.
Yeah, well, the dually does not have rear brakes at all, but other than that, you guys can see the obvious. It has a set of welds. I mean, Evan really did well on those. 16 by 10, 3.6 backspacing probably. They're definitely not skinny backspacing, but
Duncan loves sidewinders.
yes, he does. Yes, he should.
And we love Duncan.
All right.